Welcome everyone to number 9 Lyndhurst Court. We're doing our virtual open house here today.
Well, we're in a very special pocket, Casa Loma, and you can see in the distance the chimneys and the peak of Toronto's only castle, the famous Casa Loma. I think this little enclave is incredible because it's not well known, and we are in the core, the central core of Toronto, and it is so quiet.
And Paul, why don't you come with me and we'll show our viewers this little dead-end street and this beautiful wall that separates Lyndhurst Court from Austin Crescent. And what's so fascinating about this is actually our garage wall is also the wall that separates the two streets. It's incorporated.
What's intriguing about this little court, Lyndhurst Court was subdivided in the 1950s. It was originally part of the McLean estate. So it is not well known. And with the wall in the background is a bit of history, how it's incorporated into this house. This house has a pie-shaped lot, and you're going to be very pleased when you see the back garden, how large it is, and the wonderful sitting and barbecuing areas. So why don't we go inside and we'll talk a little bit about this home.
Welcome to the living room. My favorite aspect of this living room is this gas fireplace.
I feel like I want to
From the first time I entered this house a few weeks ago, it's fascinating because it's very rare that you see a gas fireplace insert that so exacting replicates a wood-burning fireplace. There's even a bit of a noise factor in this fireplace.
You were entranced by the red chair. Remember, you sat on that. So let's talk a little bit about this house and the spirit behind the architecture and design. The architectural firm was Young and Wright Architects. And this home is about shapes. It's about color. It's about texture. We're going to show you various elements of this home as we go through. Look at the windows here. Look at this beautiful, these are called clerestory windows, the upper ones, but how they tied the clerestory in. This one is incredible for the family dog. So this shape window and how it drops down. Wouldn't any cat or dog love to be in this position all day long?
So I sat down because this vista from this particular spot in the living room is absolutely breathtaking. So we're just seeing the silhouette of the towers and the rooftop of Casa Loma in the background and nothing but trees.
Let's talk about the Casa Loma neighborhood. So here, depends on how energetic you are, you have access to 2 subways. So maybe in the morning you want to walk slightly downhill to the DuPont station, and in the evening, instead of walking back uphill, you can go to the St. Clair West station, the Nordheimer
Ravine, and beautiful Sir Winston Churchill Park, and this beautiful tennis courts on top of the reservoir. That park was just redone a couple of years ago. It's a beautiful tennis club there, and running track.
Now we're Lyndhurst Court. I suspect that if you have Uber Eats or someone delivering, you have to repeat court, court, court. So it is so nicely tucked away. You come into this little enclave and you'd have to come here because it doesn't exit anywhere. And you come through the streets and you enter Lyndhurst Court, and this home is at the end of the court. It's very, very, very charming. A beautiful location.
Beautiful center hall design. So let's go back to the main foyer where you would be receiving your guests once we're out of lockdown. A beautiful rectangular shaped dining room. Beautiful mid-century modern table, Paul.
Now note the shape of the windows here again. So thematically you can see that all this home is about shapes. Wait till you see the 2 nautical round windows upstairs. So you've got these rectangular, we have the clerestory ones. Look at the wool carpet here. So this is a highly durable commercial grade carpet. It's a wool blend. Again, shape, geometry, and we're going to see this carried into the kitchen flooring. The kitchen flooring is incredible. You'd probably see it in airports and commercial areas. It's a product called marmoleum. So we talked about shapes, and you can see this incredible pattern of color that comes through. And then the architect carried the wall colors in as well. This product, marmoleum, is very durable. So they did, this addition was added on the breakfast area about 19 years ago. You have granite countertops, but that window is super cool because most people would put ceramic tile or backsplash at the back of a countertop, very few people would put a window. And I love it because it makes the upper cabinets look like they're floating.
It's a very European kitchen when you think about it, because we have actually room for mom to cook or dad to cook. We have the kids can do their homework here. You can play cards here. Like, life can take a place in this kitchen.
And there could be room for Christian to cook if he actually did cook.
And there could be room for Christian having a glass of wine. And I may actually take one of these apples before we go.
They are delicious. So for serious cooks in this family, they are very serious about cooking. Double Bosch ovens. And we have a 5-burner gas cooktop here and a new fridge. On the note of mechanics, the roofing systems are about 10 years old. The heating and cooling have been very, very recently updated. At the front and back of the house are phantom screens. Christian and I opened this just to let some fresh air in because it's so quiet. So the phantom screen simply disappears as one would expect from a
And
phantom.
again, the dividing wall between Austin Crescent and Lyndhurst Court is also the dividing wall and the property line for our garden here.
Why don't we step out and showcase the back garden? Now, the decking material is only a few years old. This is a very durable man-made product called Trex. You can power wash it. It's incredible. Now, look at this cool element here. So you've got the rustic wall from the old estate, and then they had these panels built, these metal panels, again, color, shape. You've got the round, which we'll see in the round windows, and you have this rectangular shape. And then in the garden, it is a surprise. You'd never know the garden is that large. So the garden here, you've got sitting area, nice planting, easy to care for. Again, we talked about shapes. Most powder rooms, I mean, all powder rooms are rectangular. This is not. This is on about a 30-degree angle, which follows the angle of the wall. Again, shapes. Every element here has been architecturally designed. So instead of just putting one piece of privacy glass, you have these cubes here that add an architectural interest as well. So this is the front foyer, and we'll go upstairs. All of the LED lighting here, and you can tell that it's LED because you can touch it, there's no heat generated from LED lighting, is absolute top of the line LED lighting. They've upgraded it throughout the house. Christian, what book are you reading?
Wow, I mean, I'm comfortable. What a great reading nook this is. Right in the middle of sort of as you walk up the second floor, between the bedrooms, is this beautiful bench with bookshelves incorporated with a beautiful window facing north over Austin Crescent. I just want to put my feet up, Paul. Well, I may let you do the rest of the open house.
Well, I'll show some of the practical elements. So here we have pull-out drawers. Sorry, Christian. Pull-out drawers. And we have to show you the top secret. Every house has a secret, but this is a good secret. So underneath this beautiful cushion, which is quite heavy actually, are these hidden compartments for storage.
Sellers here have a really good eye for color. Everywhere we go, this is not a grayish house. Paul and I see a lot of variations of white and gray houses, which are beautiful too, but this is very different. A lot of character.
And fun.
Warm and fun.
This is a house you want to come in for dinner, you want to entertain. Let's go into the master bedroom, which does have cork flooring, and it plays off of the look of the Marmoleon. So cork flooring, number one, is very durable. Number two, it's scratch resistant and it's super easy to keep clean. Again, you see the same shape of the windows carried here. And in the distance, you see the peak of Casa Loma. Ladies and gentlemen, you might be fooled and think this is a swimming pool. This is an incredible deep soaker tub. So here you have a little ledge, you can have your soaps, a glass of wine, these beautiful, beautiful windows. And the blinds go from the bottom up for privacy. So this is a dream tub. Look at this spectacular coloration in this marble. Christian and I, when we first saw this marble, this is very, very, very rare. So you see some coral colors, some burnt oranges, the neutral taupe tones, some grays.
Sorry to interrupt you. This is the little alcove that the architect brilliantly, because it doesn't fall under square footages when it comes to permits and zoning. So they just cut out and extended a little bit so that your sinks are not intruding on your floor plan in your bathroom, but you gain that extra space. Very clever.
See, I bring Christian along he's a wealth of knowledge.
There you go. And I'm going to show you the secondary main family bathroom, which was just very recently renovated. Beautiful porcelain tile flooring. A beautiful accent, cobalt blue accent tiles in the glass shower and behind the medicine cabinet, and another nautical round window overlooking Casa Loma. It's almost like a picture frame.
How do you save space in a bathroom? And how do you let light in? Well, this is opaque glass and it does lock, and this is a super heavy duty hardware, gently slides open. So you don't have that wasted space in a bathroom for a swinging door.
Here we are in the home office, but clearly a very large room. That would be your third bedroom on this floor. Large double closet, again window with a tree in the front. We're looking down cul-de-sac street and Casa Loma at the end.
We're going to the son's room. There's another nautical round window here, and this overlooks Austin Terrace. And of course, now I say that, I have to even peek and look. Austin Terrace is also a cul-de-sac like Lyndhurst Court is. And beautiful, beautiful. We enjoy walking here. It's such a nice neighborhood. You see tons of people walking. So this bedroom as well has a double closet and the opaque glass doors. And here we see the linear lines. Again, we talked earlier about the shapes and the curves in this home, and you can see that replicated here. It's not a neighborhood that people know of. Everyone knows Casa Loma, but you can't enter here because of all of the cul-de-sac dead-end streets. You have to circle around, so there really isn't any traffic, and there's no tourist traffic from Casa Loma.
So we're in a lower level family room with a really fun ceiling. Really warm, cozy. Look at these window wells. Like, you don't really feel you're on a lower level here.
Now, I feel like this is a magic trick. We have to drum roll, ta-da. These pull open for the Murphy bed. So this converts into, yes, ta-da.
It's like the Price is Right.
This converts into a guest space because there's a full bathroom down here too. So this is a cool hangout. There's a games area. There's a sitting area.
Lots of storage.
Which I think I'm going to take the champagne. What are you going to take, Christian?
Yeah.
So this is nice. This is at the bottom of the stairs. Well, that's a first.
Yeah. So here we have a combination laundry room and utility with 2 front-loading Electrolux, a washer and dryer, again, large window, good ceiling height.
Do you know what I always like in a furnace room is
tiled
floor?
Yes.
You just know that the homeowners are fussy about cleanliness and meticulous and whatnot. Now here we have the storage under the stairs. This room is the son's hangout room. Could be a home office, and this is where he does his gaming. And here is, because when there are additions on houses, frequently the flooring of the room is cold. It's not in this case because all the heating and cooling goes under into the crawl space, into the back kitchen. Please give us a call, direct message us, or email us through Paul and Christian Associates, and we'd be happy to showcase this fine home.
And as you can see, Paul and I represent quite a diversity of different homes, which makes our job fun, which gives our buyers a great selection of houses to choose from. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. Bye.